Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Obaeliso Mutupi. Welcome back on my YouTube channel. Guys, if you're not aware yet, that my channel does focus on forex trading. It focuses also on index trading and investments. So if you haven't, just make sure that you do get to be subscribed, just so you get to be notified whenever I drop a YouTube video, because that's what we normally focus on. And if it is something that you're willing to learn, like if you are focused more on learning about trading, learning about the ins and outs, the business side of it, investments, what to do when you start making money, trading money and stuff, I think this is the best channel for you. So on today's video, guys, we are going to be speaking about US30. Normally on Mondays I like to break down how I'm seeing US30, how I see the markets, maybe an overview for the week, and then what it does is that it allows us to have that perspective of what to expect each and every single day in the market. So let us get straight to it. It's now US30 and let's see what it's promising us for this week. Okay, guys, looking at US30 right here in front of us, the Dow Jones market US30. So obviously I'm now at the daily time frame, and I just want to allow myself to remind or to still see if we are still in an upward movement, what the market is looking like, and what is actually being promised of this beautiful setup. And obviously you can see we had our buys here. We obviously had more buys. As soon as the market came back down, it went more up. Market came back down here, shot more up. And I remember the previous week when we were looking at this, it was still here on support. I remember I had something like this, and I was like, guys, the supports we are looking to buy and stuff. And now you can simply see the price is moving upwards. So obviously, guys, we are now in a beautiful upward momentum. Guys, I think the most important thing that you can also do is, if you go back to some of the videos that I speak about US30, you'll be able to see where I come from with it. Not even that, but you'll be able to see the most important things that I look at in order for me to be able to capture these long movements, you understand? So the most important thing is not to just get that sniper entry and then you make a few bucks here and there, but to be able to spot that longer term movement. And so you can, instead of being a retail trader, you can also turn out to be sort of like an investor in the markets. That is one of the most best ways that you can approach the market. So daily time frame, it's moving well with us. What I do now is that I'm moving over to a smaller time frame, your 4-hour time frame. And right on the 4-hour time frame, you can simply see the price did push up. We had a correction here, failed to push here, but it shot back up, and then it came to retest, shot back up here. We got it buy, and then it was playing a bit more around here, shot more up, and then before it got to resistance, it was playing a bit more around here, but eventually it shot up. So this broken out like this. This pattern has been broken out like this. It broke out just like this, and this beautiful symmetrical triangle. Afterwards it shot up and then it continued going upwards. So what you can see here is, obviously with the knowledge of symmetrical patterns, is that wherever the leg has started, we are still going there in terms of the next leg. So our next target could possibly be anywhere close to this 3700 area, 37,500 area. Somewhere around here is where our next target we could be seeing USD actually do take profit. So what am I looking for now? Obviously this is some sort of area of resistance. Price gave us some area of resistance, but now price broke out from here. So as soon as price broke out from here, I was also looking at areas at this level. But as soon as price broke out from here, that's when it awakens our mind. So we start going to the smaller time frame, and then we start looking for those possible sell or buy opportunities. Start looking for those buy opportunities that we can get in the markets. So this one here, obviously you can see, I think this was on Friday, we got this here. But the most important thing here to be able to see, let me just remove this so it's no longer relevant for now. But the most important thing is that price couldn't break here. Price broke here. So price being where it's at now, let me just move this over to this side so we're able to see what price is showing us. Moving this over to this side, obviously you can see this is just an impulse. This is a correction right here, and we're possibly expecting the next impulse. We're expecting the next impulse, something similar to this. So that's what we're looking for in the markets. But obviously you don't just say this what happens and it happens that way. You have to come up with a strategy of how you wanna capitalize that. So With this one here, there's two different ways now. So already we are in a corrective situation, meaning that we can already, just put our lines right here, be able to see what actually is going on. This will just be for guidance, not for any specific reasons. But I highly believe that there is a scenario where price can come maybe till here and push back up, on which I think this is gonna be super amazing, because coming here it will mean that obviously you're gonna buy somewhere around this area. Stop loss can be super minimum somewhere around here, and take profit is gonna be just your first take profits. Even that's the first take profits. So that is like one of the scenarios. And if it happens that price decides to just because sometimes the market is just too impulsive, so the price doesn't go and retest at that specific support or that specific resistance that it has been given. Normally it would, if it's very impulsive, it will just give us a young correction, then boom, it will continue going to its direction. And so we need to be aware of that. What I'll do is that obviously you can have a buy stop right here and a stop loss right here, take profit right here at 3.8, which means that here you can still secure almost close to the same risk compared to reward. But here the benefit is that obviously you are still able to capture it even if it decides to shoot up. And one of the reasons, maybe let me just have my line right here. I think one of the reasons I'll start not having so much belief in this setup or this strategy, the way that I'm looking at it, is if price happens to maybe come all the way down. I know it can come down here. Scenario 1 is that it can come down here. Scenario 2 is that it can still also come down here and go up. So my first scenario is that price can come down here and then go up. My second scenario is that price can still go down and go up. But if price breaks below here, I'm no longer interested. It's obviously maybe selling up until here. You understand? So if price breaks below my trend line here, if price breaks below here, it means that there's a high chance of us selling all the way down to here. So maybe I might find the sell only if it happens to sell, maybe a retest, and then I'll catch another sell going down. But that is one, and maybe obviously this is first target, second target can be here. Obviously that is a scenario that I don't want it to happen, because I'm not trying to look for sells. But if it does present itself, obviously I should be able to know how to react, how to capitalize from both the buy and the sell. But where it's at now, there's a higher chance still of it pushing upwards and still going all the way to target. So there's three types of scenarios that we are now looking at in order to capitalize on this buy from US30. But also, even if it does break to the downside in a sell, we can still capitalize on that sell. So it's something that I'm super excited of. It's not like we're gonna be losing money or anything like that, né? So now moving over to maybe a 15-minute time frame, just to get a deeper understanding of what I'm trying to say here. 15-minute. Okay, so now on the 15-minute, you can see already that the price is in a corrective movement. If I may just put I'm sure it's gonna build or something close to an expanding wedge or something like that. Right here. Right here, okay. Like I did say, on the 15-minute moves, normally 15 minutes would be good for when you're day trading, when you're looking for those sniper entries and stuff. So with this one here, already what I'm seeing is that first touch, second touch, third touch, possibly somewhere here. So if price continues to just go a bit more to the downside like this, maybe a bit more, and then still come back down right here, then it means that we can see ourselves going a bit more to the upside, and then this will just be a huge pattern to the downside. It will just print a huge pattern to the downside, on which this can happen. And one thing that I like is that even if it does happen, it can still be a sell. You can capture a sell right here, take profit somewhere here. Or if you're looking at it dropping now, let's say you're looking at this candlestick confirming, once it closes, you can still capture a sell here and maybe go all the way down to here with it, capture 4% on just a simple move. But at the same time, the risk is there is a risk of money, and it can be tricky at times, because are you willing to take the stop loss? Are you willing to take a stop loss when you're looking for buys? So it happens, most things happen in the psychology side of things. You can see a beautiful setup, you can follow through with a beautiful setup, but if psychologically you're not in the right time frame and you're not even following it or doing the right I'm taking the right steps in order for you to make sure that that setup actually does produce the best results, then this way it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be that easy of you to capitalize from the market. And yeah, obviously when price does go down, we can be able to catch some beautiful sells when it's a bit more low. Or what also could happen is that price can just say that it doesn't have that energy to go down, and it's like looking to push upwards now. So what sorry about that, I just removed something. So what could happen is that obviously here's a gap, so I think there's a higher chance of this gap being closed. There could be a higher chance of this gap being closed, so we could see this area be our close to support area, on which what I would normally do is that I would just have this right here on which it can guide me. Or also, if you're looking for a massive buy that you can catch, is you can have your support area be somewhere around here. So if price decides to bounce here, you can either try to buy right here, stop loss, keep it right here minimum, go all the way up with it, on which risk reward is insane, 17%. Or if price breaks below here, then you know that you're looking at this area. If price breaks below here, then you know you're looking at this area. So the most important thing that I'm trying to show you guys here is like, I just done what we call multi-time frame analysis. So with multi-time frame analysis, fortunately we do teach it in the 3.0, which has like all the practical steps on how you can follow through with it. But what happens is that you go from a bigger time frame and then you go all the way to a smaller time frame. But the most important thing is not to just see if you are buying or selling. Already the bigger time frame, you know if you are buying or selling. But going down to the smaller time frame, it shows you how long that buy or sell is going to be there for, and if whether you can take advantage of short-term moves or not. So that's one of the most advantageous thing I like about trading the multi-time frame analysis. And I think just for today this is my analysis on US30. Hopefully I know that these analysis or these breakdowns are helping out a lot of you guys, because I do get a lot of DMs, a lot of comments even on the videos that from people that are like saying that thanks so much, I was able to do this, I was able to learn from it, I was able to make this much, all those things that are making me excited. So I'm super happy that you guys are happy and you're getting the value of you sitting down and watching these videos. You're actually getting the value back, which is something that I'm trying to do. Make sure that you do, like, if you have it, make sure that you now focus more on only subscribing, focus more on sharing that subscribe button, because I want more people out there to get to know us, to get to see the work that we are doing, and to also get to be empowered as you are being empowered without even paying a single cent. So that's one of the most benefits. But I will see you guys on the next video. It's a bonus from Mutupi. Thank you so much for tuning in.